My name is Clara. I'm 30 years old. And I want to tell you about my best friend. Or at least, the person I thought was my best friend. Her name was Lena. We grew up side by side in a quiet little town called Willowbrook. Our houses were next to each other. We met when we were just 5 years old. I remember that first day so clearly. I was shy, playing alone in my garden. Lena walked over with bright eyes and a huge smile. She asked me, "Do you want to play?" I nodded. And just like that, our friendship began. From then on, we were inseparable. We walked to school together. We sat side by side in class. We played games after school, shared lunches, told each other everything, our fears, our dreams, our silly little secrets. We didn't always need words. Sometimes we just knew. Our families grew close too. Our mothers drank coffee together. Our fathers fixed things in the garden together. We celebrated birthdays, holidays, everything. Lena wasn't just my best friend. She was my sister. The sister I never had. We pinky promised under the old oak tree in the park. Best friends forever. No secrets. And I believed it. Even as we grew older, nothing changed. High school came. We studied together, cried over heartbreaks together, whispered about boys late into the night. After graduation, my life took me to college in the city nearby. Lena stayed in Willowbrook and worked at a bakery. It was the first time we lived apart, and I was terrified that things would change. But they didn't. We called each other almost every day. Texted constantly. I went home on weekends, and she came to visit me in the city. It felt like nothing had changed at all. Then, I met Ethan. He worked in the same building as me. Kind. Funny. Handsome. I told Lena everything about him. Every detail. She was thrilled for me. He sounds wonderful, Clara. You deserve someone amazing. When Ethan met her, they got along perfectly. And I was happy. The man I loved liked the friend I loved. Life felt perfect. A year later, Ethan proposed. I was overjoyed. The first person I called, after my parents, was Lena. She screamed with excitement. Finally! I'll be the best maid of honor ever. And she was. She helped me pick my dress, choose flowers, taste cakes. She was organized, supportive, and always there. Ethan often told me, "Lena is incredible. You're lucky to have her." And I agreed. Everything seemed so right. But looking back now, maybe there were signs. Little shadows I ignored. Sometimes Lena was distant. Quiet. Her smile strained when I talked about the future, our house, our children. She'd always brush it off. Just tired. Early mornings at the bakery. I believed her. Why wouldn't I? But then, one night, everything shattered. The wedding was just 2 months away. I decided to surprise her. I drove to Willowbrook with a bouquet of her favorite sunflowers. I didn't call first, I wanted it to be special. As I walked toward her apartment above the bakery, I heard laughter through the open window. Lena's laughter. And a man's. Familiar. Too familiar. My heart stopped. It was Ethan's laugh. I froze at her door. He was supposed to be working late. I hid across the street, trembling in the shadows. Half an hour later, I saw him leave. Lena stood in the doorway. And then, he kissed her. Not a friendly kiss. A real kiss. The kind of kiss he gave me. The sunflowers slipped from my hands. I couldn't breathe. My fiancé. My best friend. Together. The pain was blinding. Every memory, every promise shattered in a heartbeat. That night, I drove home in tears, barely able to see the road. Our apartment felt cold. Fake. The next evening, when Ethan came home, I confronted him. I told him what I saw. He went pale. He couldn't deny it. It just happened, a few months ago, he whispered. I never meant to hurt you. I laughed bitterly. Never meant to hurt me? You destroyed me. Both of you. I told him to pack his things and leave. And he did. Then I called Lena. She answered cheerfully. Clara. Hi. I cut her off. I know, Lena. I know about you and Ethan. Silence. Then sobbing. Clara, I'm so sorry. I love him. Please, don't hate me. Her words were knives. He was my fiancé. And you were my sister. How could you? She begged for forgiveness. But it was too late. I hung up. Everything gone. My relationship. My lifelong friendship. Gone. The following weeks were the darkest of my life. Canceling the wedding. Telling my parents. Facing the whispers in town. I felt like a fool. I moved back in with my parents. My mother cared for me. My father protected me in silence. Their love was the only thing that felt real. Healing wasn't easy. Some days I could breathe. Some days I couldn't. Therapy helped. I began to understand that their betrayal was about them. Their weakness. Their selfishness. Not me. Slowly, I rebuilt. I moved to a new city. Found a new job. Made cautious new friends. Filled my days with small joys, reading, hiking, painting, cooking. Ethan never contacted me again. Lena did. Letters full of apologies and regret. I read one. But I didn't feel anger anymore. Just sadness. I didn't reply. The trust was gone. That door was closed forever. Now. I'm 30. My life isn't what I imagined. No husband. No best friend next door. But I have myself. My strength. My scars. I learned I can survive heartbreak. I can survive betrayal. I can start again. Am I fully healed? Maybe not. But I am hopeful. I still believe in kindness. I still believe in honesty. And maybe one day, I'll believe in love again. A love built on truth. So if you're listening to this, and you've been broken too, know this. You can survive. You can heal. You can rise from the ruins. It takes time. It takes strength. But you have that strength. Never let someone else's lies dim your light. You are worthy. You are strong. Keep going. If you liked this story, Don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories like this.